So I just recently got married and I'm trying to enjoy my honeymoon when the NBA just decides to randomly explode. Now this wasn't really unforeseen, but LeBron James passed Kareem Abdul-Jabbar to become the league's all-time leading scorer. That one we saw coming for a while. But then the trade deadline decides to be one of the craziest deadlines that we've ever seen. First off, my thoughts on LeBron becoming the game's all-time leading scorer. Of course, it is incredibly impressive, and it's a credit to his incredible longevity, durability, and athleticism. I don't think it changes anything from a ranking standpoint. The people who thought MJ was the GOAT will keep thinking MJ is the GOAT, and the people who think LeBron is the GOAT will clearly keep holding that stance as well. If anything, I think it just solidifies for me that LeBron will end his career with probably the greatest career in NBA history. Think about it. More All-Star appearances than anyone else, more All-NBA selections, the all-time leading scorer, the all-time leading playoff scorer, and he could finish his career as high as second all-time in assists. That is a resume that very few players can compete with. Sure, he won't be at the top in terms of MVPs, Finals MVPs, or championships, but as far as the complete body of work, the complete totality of statistics and honors, there's very few players who could compete with that. As far as the narrative of LeBron being a pass-first player who is the NBA's all-time leading scorer, I've never really liked that narrative and kind of hate it if I'm being honest. Personally, I think it's just ridiculous to suggest in my opinion. For example, Kobe Bryant was widely referred to as a ball hog when he played, and LeBron is called a pass-first player. Yet for their careers, LeBron averaged more shot attempts per game than Kobe Bryant did. You can't be a player who averaged more shot attempts per game than Kobe and be labeled as a pass-first player. At the most, I will say that LeBron James is a fantastic dual threat. And I will say this, for someone who looks to distribute the ball as much as LeBron, it's amazing that he's the league's all-time leading scorer, pass first or not. All I'm saying is that let's not give him titles that just makes the accomplishment seem a little bit more inflated than it has to be. It is incredible, but he's not pass first. Now let's get into the trade deadline. As far as the Westbrook trade, I'm happy to see that the Lakers actually got a deal done. And considering how Westbrook is basically seen as a wash liability at this point in his career, who's extremely overpaid, I'm rather impressed that Pelinka was able to get a player as talented as D'Angelo in return. D'Angelo Russell is in the middle of having a career year from an efficiency standpoint and from three-point distance, while also averaging below his usual amount of turnovers. Basically, he's the complete opposite of Russell Westbrook and will be a much better fit with LeBron and the rest of this Lakers team. I don't think they're suddenly contenders in the Western Conference, but this at least makes them interesting once again. As far as Westbrook in Utah, rumor is that the Jazz are going to buy out his contract, which will then make him available to other suitors. According to reports, the Clippers and Bulls appear to be the teams who have the most interest in him, but we'll have to wait and see. For me, the talk of the league right now is Kevin Durant though, as I believe he just shifted the balance of power in the Western Conference, and what a shocker that was. The two-time Finals MVP is on his way to the Phoenix Suns, as their starting lineup now looks like a legitimate juggernaut. To me, this is the team to beat in the Western Conference. I understand they've had some issues winning games, and are currently only sitting in the 5th spot in the Western Conference, but injuries have plagued this group, and they're just now getting healthy right as one of the best players in the league joins the mix. With Durant's playstyle, he's always been a guy who can easily and naturally integrate himself into just about any offense, and I don't see this Suns team being any exception. Offensively, they're going to be extremely hard to defend, and if healthy, I'm having a hard time seeing this team get beat in a 7-game series out west. Let's be real for a second. If Kevin Durant's legacy wasn't on the line already, it is now in Phoenix. I've always been in the camp that KD has done nothing to earn my respect, as he took the easy road by joining the 73-9 Golden State Warriors. I mean, for goodness sake, part of Jerry West's sales pitch to get him in Golden State was to just imagine how many open shots he would get with that group. Steph Curry winning a championship without KD has really made some people question just how much credit we should have given Durant. KD couldn't get a ring in OKC, and he couldn't make it work in Brooklyn. In Phoenix, with now arguably the most talented starting five in the Western Conference, if he can't get it done yet again, then I imagine that even his greatest supporters will start to question whether or not they should stick up for him. Ultimately, what was panning out to be an exciting NBA season just got even more exciting, and I can't wait to see how it all unfolds when the playoffs roll around. So what do you guys think? What does LeBron James being the all-time leading scorer mean for his legacy? Do you see the Lakers now being an interesting team in the Western Conference? And are the Phoenix Suns now the team to beat? Let me know your thoughts in the comments section below. Thanks for watching as always. Make sure to like and subscribe for more basketball content, and I'll see you guys in the next video.